Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Happy Thursday. We've got some exciting things to talk about tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and joining me on our live as we get ready to talk about this beauty right here, the Sonia G Sheer Buffer. She arrived on yesterday. I washed her up and she is all ready to go for you guys tonight. We'll also be talking about the new Westman Atelier beauty butter. And let me just show you all what it looks like really quick. It comes in their beautiful packaging here. And let me open it and show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Of course, it comes with the clear cover. And here is the bronzer. I am so hoping that this bronzer works for my skin tone because I've been waiting for it for some time. Let's check and see who's in the chat. Hi, Daphne. Hi, Christiane. Hi, Kat. Thank you all for coming on in. How's everyone doing tonight? And I saw that Daphne is here for the bronzer and the brush. So I'm hoping that I am able to help you decide whether or not to get it, and also whether or not these shades are going to work for us. Hello, Confessions of a Beauty Addict. Thank you for coming. And so tonight, hey, Danny, how are you? Thank you guys for coming on in. The wave feature in the top corner, the top right-hand corner of your screen, you should see the live button. Click it and it will show you everyone that's here in the live with us tonight. And you will be able to wave at them if you follow them, I believe is the rule though. All right, so let's get started, shall we? So I've already put my sunscreen on. I used the kids version this evening. It's SPF 50, and this is the Black Girl sunscreen, of course. I did do 2 fingers worth, and that is the glow that you see on the face. You're excited to see the brush. She's beautiful. Just so you guys can see that there. And then I did take better photos of the brush, so I will be posting those later after I use it tonight, and so that I can write up my full review. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for joining. So we're going to use some Westman Atelier products. I have some Givenchy here, some Hourglass, basically some of my old favorites and some new things. We are going to use the Biba palette tonight for tonight's eye look. This was the requested brand of palette that I use, Natasha Denona. So we're going to use the Biba palette. We see all those beauties down there. Those are my brushes. And so we are all ready to go. All right. So we're going to start with my Westman Atelier foundation stick in the shade 11. And we just like to swipe, right? We're going to swipe her right there. We don't have to do this much, but we're gonna go full glam. So let's just give them what they came for, shall we? All right. So we're gonna do a glam neutral look because the Biba is a neutral palette. Going in with the jumbo base. This is a Sonia G brush for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. I'm not sure that many of you are unfamiliar with it though. So this is, again, Sonia G's Jumbo Base, which is currently sold out. However, if you are in the market for a full set of brushes, you can get her in the Fusion Series set. I did check, and that set is still available. And that set retails for $225 on Beautylish. I have the links ready to go. So they're all set up, and I can send those out to anyone who needs those. And let me take a look at the chat here. Wham bam, thank you, Glam. I love it. Thoughts on the Westman Atelier versus the Merit Foundation Stick. Well, I can tell you, yesterday I wore the Merit foundation stick. Um, I like them equally, to be honest. If you had to choose though, and if it was um, a financial decision, Merit is more cost effective. The Westman Atelier foundation stick, let me look at my notes. I believe it retails for, okay, it retails for $68. And I want to say, I can check the Merit foundation stick and I'll let you know. But I do believe that it's more the cost is less for the Merit. And I can definitely do a comparison and post that for you later. Thank you to the new people joining. I really appreciate you. All right, so there we have the foundation, and we see that it's blended in very nicely. This foundation stick is one of my favorites. So there's that. Now, let's see. This foundation brush is the best. It absolutely is the best. I absolutely agree with you. Okay, so let's do some concealer. I don't have, well, Westman Atelier doesn't have a concealer. However, they do recommend that you can use your foundation as the concealer. So let's do that tonight. I don't think I've ever done that. So it's basically not going to have any brightening for me tonight, but that's totally fine. We can do the basic look. I'm not worried about that. So we put that there, and let's throw some color corrector here, and we'll blend it out together with our jumbo worker, of which I'm so excited to say that I did pick up another one. I used a gift card that I received for my birthday. Thank you. Shout out, you know who you are. And my Beautylish credit from the spring event when I picked up my Chikuhodo brush. So I was able to get another jumbo worker, and I also picked up another jumbo blender. You've been loving the Hourglass concealer again? Nice. Yes, I've been using that. The mini is nearly gone. And so I'm so excited because I have the full size that I need, that I'll be using once that one's gone. No worries, Kat. Thank you so much for joining. You know, you can always catch the replay because I'm definitely going to save this. All right. So we went ahead and we used our foundation and a color corrector as concealer, and I think it looks great. I think it looks great. You used your Beautylish credit towards your sheer buffer order. Nice. It's always great to be able to use credits and gift cards towards new items. We're going to use the Hourglass translucent veil powder to powder the under eye. So what I did was I just tapped some off in the cap, and we're going to put it on the brush and just go right in. One of my favorite things about this brush is its versatility. I did check and it is still available. It has not sold out just yet. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining us. All right. Right, so we've powdered that under eye. Let's powder the other one. I'm so excited to get to this bronzer, so that's why I'm trying to move through here. I want to see what this bronzer is doing. So what I'm going to do, just so you all are aware, on one side of my face, we're going to use cream bronzer, and on the other side of my face, we are going to use the powder bronzer. And then we'll see what we, that brush does it all. It really does. It's a workhorse. Once you use Sonia G brushes, the others are simply meh. I have to agree with you. Hi, Jana. Thank you for joining. Oh, is the audio going in and out? I'm sorry, guys. It might be the internet, so I do apologize for that. Let's see. All right, so then let's go ahead. I'm sorry if the audio is not working well, you all. Let me know if it's gotten any better. So now what I'm going to do is we are going to do our bronzer. So again, we're going to use the sheer buffer to do our cream bronzer on one side, and we're going to use the Nude G Pro to do the powder bronzer on the other side. We're going to test and see what we think. So I picked up Keisha, how many do you have now? Yeah, I have two myself. No worries, Jonna, no worries at all. So this is the powder bronzer from Westman Atelier. It retails for $75 US. It's available on their website as well as Sephora on tomorrow. Also, it is available at Credo Beauty. And so those are the three retailers that I know are carrying it at this time. I am going to have some news about Credo that I'm going to post. So keep your eyes peeled. You might be interested in that. All right. So this is the bronzer. I'm going to swatch it first. The shade name is Beau Soleil. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my finger. It feels like silk. And this is the shade, you guys. This is what's coming up on my finger. All right, let's swatch it. Skin tone. That hurts my heart. You know why? Because we've waited so long for a deeper shade of bronzer, and I just don't think this is going to work for me. But we picked it up, so we're going to try it. I was told that it's buildable. Let me see. It does have a scent. I just don't know what it smells like to me. It doesn't smell like oil at all, though. I can't put my hand on it. But I definitely don't think this is going to work for me. And that's very disappointing. So we will still attempt to use it. Just from looking at this shade, though, I already know that this is not the shade that I can use as a bronzer, I don't believe. So we'll try it. I have to say that I'm disappointed, and I wish that there were more shades released with this release. Let's go in with the Nude G Pro. Maybe we can get it deeper. All right, let's see. There's not even a need to go any further here. This is, I see something, but it is not deep enough for my skin tone. Let's see how much can we build it. One layer. This is not deep enough. I'm going to continue to build it because I do want to do a reel later. At least that way. Yeah. I'm disappointed. And for $75, that's not okay. Yeah, it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Sheer Buffer by Sonia G. Again, this brush retails for $65, and it is available now at Beautylish. I can tell you that last night I washed it, and you can tell that it's bloomed now, fully bloomed. I ran it across my face this morning, and it's so soft. It's a beautiful brush. You are correct. I do see a slight bronze, but it's not a bronze that I would buy because it's not deep enough for me. You know, in my opinion, this is not deep enough for me. This would be for somebody with tan skin, and that is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna take our NARS cream bronzer. This is in the shade 4. We're going to take Sonia G Sheer Buffer, and we are going to press into the bronzer. We see the product there. Now, we are going to stipple it. Look at that, you guys. And remember, this is for a sheer application, right? However, if we wanted to get a deeper application, we could do it. And you know that I'm going to because that's what I like. So I'm going to swirl it around, get some more. I'm going to press it on. That is beautiful. It feels so good, you guys. Now let's buff it in for that diffused look. Look at that. Look at that. Do you guys see how diffused that is? How natural? It's beautiful. I'm going to build it up. I'll definitely use the NARS Cream Bronze. I'll do the Westman Atelier over this so that we can see. Look at that. It is very diffused. It does exactly what it says it would do. Look at that. That is beautiful. What do you guys think of that application? You seen how that it just took it smoothly, pounce it, buff it. And that finish is gorgeous. The brush is perfection. I agree. No, that is very natural, perfect for every day. I agree. That is the first time that I used the brush, you guys. I didn't use it and wash it again on you because I wanted you guys to see my first impression. Yes, I can't wait for yours to arrive either. So let me go ahead and let's take it across the forehead. I just realized I did not do that. Another fire launch from Sonia. She nails it again. She absolutely does every time. Every time, right? I can't wait to see the rest, you know, what she has for us for the rest of the year. So let me show you guys this. How pretty is that, you guys? It's like an airbrush finish. Oh, you have said nothing but a word, Keisha. I was going, we can play. We're going to play tonight. Let's do, okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we have this bronzer here. Let me take a clean, smooth buffer. I felt the hair. All right, let's put the Westman Atelier bronzer over the cream bronzer because we may as well see what it's going to do, right? We may as well see. We have it here. We may as well see what it's going to do. We're going to put the Niji Pro, dip it right in there, and put it to the test. I don't feel that it did enough to keep it, to be honest. So I'm going to just use my Buffer Pro real quick. And I'm going to take this up a little bit here. Okay, let me take a look at the chat really quick. Dual fiber brushes are so great. I'm glad she posted a comparison of the 187 from MAC. It confirmed that yes, absolutely. And you got that right, Jana. We knew that. You're very welcome. You guys know I love Westman Atelier, but you guys also know that I'm always going to be 100% honest with you. And this is going back. You can believe that. It'll be in the mail tomorrow. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, you guys mentioned Danessa's Balm. Why don't we do one stick blush on this side and one of Danessa's on this side. You're very welcome, Cynthia. It's my pleasure. So you all know that I have, I believe, 3 of the Blurring Balms blush. We are going to go ahead and we're going to try one of them. Would you guys like to see Jubilee, Golden Hour, or Primadonna? Let me know in the chat which you would like to see. Sorry, I have to grab one. I didn't intend to use them. Absolutely. I'll put the Danessa's Blurring Balm Flush on the side that the Westman Atelier bronzer is on. So we have these 3 shades. We have Golden Hour, we have Jubilee, and we have Primadonna. I have one for Primadonna. One for Jubilee. It is stunning on deeper skin. It really is. All right, we got Primadonna and Jubilee. You know what I love about Danessa? She never misses. Everyone is included. Everyone's included. If you are any skin tone, you can shop her entire line. And I love that about her line. Primadonna, okay. All right. All right, looks like Primadonna is the winner. So let's take Primadonna. And I'm going to swatch it for you all. That's Primadonna. And we're going to take Sonia's new brush, the sheer buffer. We're going to let me get some of that bronzer off of there. We're going to just tap it. And let's go. Oh my God. Now you guys saw me when I first got this blush apply it, and I could not get it together, but with this I can get it together. Let's go back in again. Yes, this brush is amazing for this. Look at this. Wow. And of course, you guys, don't worry that it looks so stark, because you know we're going to powder over it. Look at this brush and the power that it has. Oh. Well, I will not have to worry about applying this the wrong way anymore. Yes, get Primadonna. Yes, Jana, you need it, babe. You need it. Okay, so we have Primadonna here. And we are going to yes, you need this brush now. Yes, I'm gonna get another one. I'm sold too. I'm gonna buy myself one. Okay, so we're gonna take now the Westman Atelier blush in Poppet, because we want to see how it does with we want to see how this brush does with the stick blush. Okay, so I'm going to take the brush, I'm going to go over this. can tell already it's not going to have a problem at all working with creams, sticks. So look at that. You all, we have a brush that we can use from Sonia with our cream and stick foundation. I'm sorry, stick blushes. And we all know that Poppet is poppy. Let me swatch Poppet for you guys. That way you can see that the brush is doing what it said it does. That's Poppet. So we can see that the brush definitely applies the product in a diffused manner. If you stipple it on, and then you can buff it for a sheer application. This brush is going to be your perfect workhorse for your cream products. So we have Danessa, and we have Danessa in Primadonna, and Westman Atelier's Baby Cheeks in Poppet. Sorry for the lighting, you guys. It keeps going up and down. No more cheeks. Let me check the comments. Tomorrow is payday. You definitely need one. Christiane, yes. I need one sheer buffer for my blush and one for bronzer. Agreed. I will be picking up another one. Let's see. Primadonna is special. You're absolutely right. I too, Sasha, love how it sheared it out. Sonia is such an innovator. She always manages to win me over. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to share this live with her. As a matter of fact, let me just tag her in it now. You all know that she lives in Switzerland, so she may not be awake, but she always watches my videos. And so I really appreciate her and Beautylish gifting this brush to me. And I will always support her. So I really am glad about this brush and what it's done. As we can see, we put it to the test. Let's go ahead and let's see, I'm sorry. I think it's blush season for the rest of the year. Absolutely. I can't believe what it did with Danessa, right? I'm almost tempted to try another one, but we'll just do this for now. So this is Danessa Myricks Primadonna Blurring Balm Flush on this side. And then we have Westman Atelier's Baby Cheeks in Poppet on this side. We applied them both with Sonia G's new sheer buffer brush. This is the head of the brush. You guys can see here the top is the bristles that pick up the product, and then about here is where that buffing part of the brush begins. It's amazing. All right, so now let's continue with our face. So I'm going to powder my face with the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose Powder in shade number 5, which is Poplin Mimosa. I'm just going to tap it here and I'm going to bring out the powder puff. And I want you guys to see that blush is pigmented, but remember this brush, you guys see what this powder is doing? You're on your second one. Oh my God, this is your favorite, Sasha, really, wow. I love how it blurs. Look at that. I hardly ever use a puff. This is the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder in shade number 5. It does go up to shade 6, and they are carrying minis at Sephora. Unfortunately, there is not a mini available in shade number 6, last time I checked. And this powder retails in the mini for $29. Do I like this one more than the pressed? I do. I like this one better than the pressed version, and I own both. But you guys see how blurring that is? And I put that on with a puff, and I hardly ever do that. But I think it looks great with the puff and with a brush. I've used it both ways. Okay, so so we have that on. Yeah, you have so many powders. I don't have many loose powders, so I just open it because it's a mini. And the let me see the period of after opening time. It says 1 year, but it's powder, so you know you'll you know, you could figure that out if you are one to throw it out after, you know, the 12 months. But I've heard that if it's a powder, it's fine to keep it longer. I look airbrush. Yeah, it's so pretty. The powder is very beautiful. So let's even ourselves out here. What do you guys think? Should we do a powder blush on top? If we do powder blush, we are going to take our Face Pro to do that, unless I do the Dior powder blush in Cherry, which I think would look fine over these shades. You guys let me know. But let's move on to these eyes. Let's pack this bronzer back up. Very unfortunate. Girl, anyway, we don't even mention them over here anymore. I don't want to give my energy. Okay, so let's take Biba. This palette is near and dear to my girlfriend's heart. She's in the chat, and she is the reason that I purchased it. It is her favorite palette, I believe, or her favorite matte palette. Correct me if I'm wrong. Girl, I can't. You are absolutely right. Again, this is Biba by Natasha Denona. And I do have a code with Natasha Denona, and you can save 15% site-wide using the code Enamored Beauty on Natasha Denona's website. I'm putting on her primer, her eye base in the shade 2 medium, and I'm taking the Jumbo Worker, you know, that workhorse brush from earlier, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Again, that's 15% site-wide on Natasha's site if you use the code Enamored Beauty. So even if you don't necessarily use the link, as long as you use my code, I will get credit for the sale, and I do make a small commission on each sale. I hope she never does either, but in case she does, I have 3. I have 2 full size now, and I have 1 mini, so I'm definitely covered there. But you see how this brush is so versatile. So we put the eye base on with that brush. And again, that's the Jumbo Worker. This one I wrote down is in stock right now, you all. And I believe, let's see, it retails for $38 on Beautylish. You did a thing and bought the Esom Shimmer palette. Oh, wow. Have you received it yet? All right, I think we're gonna do, I mean, it is a neutral palette, right? So we're gonna take our, from the Sky Eye Set by Sonia G, we're gonna take the Classic Crease, and I'm going to go into the shade Spot. I wanna do a smoky eye. So we're gonna go into the shade Spot, which is right here. Thank you for joining. And I'm gonna look into the mirror, but you guys are gonna be able to see what I'm doing here. So I'm just taking it right into the crease here and building that up. And again, this is the Classic Crease Brush. It's available in the Sky Eye Set, which is restocked and available now on Beautylish. And again, I will have these linked for you all. Hello, TK Beauty. Thank you for joining. Welcome. We've got new faces in the chat, you guys. I love to see new faces. Okay, so the Sky Eye Set retails for $160. And again, it just restocked on Tuesday. So if you are in the market for an eye set, this one is definitely one to go with. I have both, and they both are amazing. Again, this shade that I'm using is called Spot. And I'm just getting it all in the crease here with the Classic Crease Brush. Now I'm going to take the Jumbo Blender. It is an amazing eye set. You know, Jonna, I don't think it had a price increase, but I don't remember, so I don't quote me on that. You did? You grabbed a mini booster. Yes, I was able to get a duplicate of my mini booster, and they came today. I'm going to show you guys my duplicates that I picked up. And speaking of the mini booster, why don't we pick her up, and we're going to go ahead and deepen this area, because that's what she does. See that? Just going to deepen that up, that outer area here. You love all your Sonia G brushes. I do as well. All right. I'm going to go back into Spot with that Classic Crease. This time we're going to take it on this side. Yeah, you guys know, yeah, they are increasing, and it's because of the supply. The materials are, you know, getting scarce. So I believe I think that's how it was worded. Like the material costs are higher, I believe, is what it is, if I can recall correctly. I might have that backwards, but we're just getting that all in the crease there. That shade is beautiful. All right, let's see. I am still learning eyeshadow. If I look crazy, forgive me. It's all in fun. What's up, Jen? What's happening? Thank you for joining. We're playing in Biba. We use the sheer buffer. This is Westman Atelier's Poppet, and this is Danessa Myricks Primadonna. And this is the finish that the brush gave. It is topped with Givenchy's powder already, but if you watch the playback, you'll see what a beautiful job the brush did. Okay, so now we have Spot. Yes, this is only my second time using Biba. Hello, Rustic. Thank you for joining. All right, so we have that. Let's take the mini booster and we're going to intensify this little corner here like we did on this side. That way we can match. This brush is small but mighty. Okay, I think that looks good. Now, what are we gonna do on our lid? On our lid, I'm thinking we're gonna go with Rustic. Rayon. All right, here we go. We're gonna go in with Rayon, suggested by Jana. I'm gonna take the jumbo blender to do that. Let me see, Rayon looks like it has sparkles. Let me just double check before I go. Oh, it does not, okay. Unpopular opinion is not. All right, Jana, let's see. Oh, that looks beautiful. What a great suggestion. Yeah, it lightens it up just a little bit. Hey, Debbie. Nice to see you. It lightens it up just a little bit, and it does give it a nice blend out. Thank you for suggesting that. That was the shade Rayon, you all, from the Biba palette. So we're just going to take the jumbo blender again, and we took Rayon on the end of it, and we're just blending it out. I think that looks good. I think it actually looks a little better than it did before. You think so too? Hey, Kara, how's vacation going? I know it's just the first day, but I'm sure it's going good. All right, so now I'm going to take the shade Coco. I'm going to take it on the soft shader, and I'm going to go in. This color brown is beautiful. I've never used it, but let's see. Oh, that's going to look great underneath the shimmer. Ooh, how pretty is that? You guys are in here tonight, and I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in and spending time with me. It's always a pleasure. Oh, I'm so happy for you too. You guys, Kara, if you all don't follow her, she was on her lock journey and then she ended it recently and she combed out her locks. Ooh, you guys, this shade is pretty. Again, this is Coco. Hey, Kat, welcome back. All right, so that was Coco, and now I'm gonna go over it with a shimmer. Let me show you all the shimmers. What do we think? Rustic or Monroe? I'm using Natasha Denona's Biba palette. So I'm gonna either use oh, actually Shine is beautiful too. I could use Shine. Rustic, okay. You know this palette better than I do. So let's take Rustic. Let's, I'll show you guys this shimmer. I should have showed you guys the other ones too. Sorry about that. And then Monroe in the inner corner, okay. This is Monroe. Whoa. Listen, Kat, we're going to go over that again at the end. All I have to say is $75, and the bronzer did nothing for my skin tone. You could see it a little, and when I mean a little, I mean a little. $75, it's not deep enough. I'm very disappointed, and I want more shades. I just want them to give us some more shades. I signed up for a masterclass today with Gucci, and one of the things that I love about Westman Atelier is they're always asking the question, what would you ask of Gucci? And even before I even touch this bronzer, I put in there, please give us 2 to 3 more shades for those of us with deeper complexions, right? Because, you know, we want to be able to wear the full line. She has a great range of the foundation products. You know, we just got the face trace not too long ago in a deeper shade. We want the bronzer in a deeper shade. Let me show you this bronzer, Kara. I did take photos of it already, so that's great. I am going to write the review still. I think the formula is beautiful. It just doesn't work shade-wise. I'm going to swatch it again. So this is the deepest shade of the Westman Atelier Butter Bronzer. I'm sorry, Beauty Butter Powder Bronzer is the full name. And it's Beau Soleil is the shade name. I'm going to swatch it again for you all. This is the shade here. And this is the swatch, Kara. I'm very disappointed. So, unfortunately, it's going to go back. And honestly, I would like to see the models that they used for the formula, for the shade, because I wear shade 11 and it doesn't hardly show up on me at all. You know what I mean? It's very disappointing. I was so excited when it came out. You guys saw me posting about it. Oh my God, they came out with a deeper bronzer. It's not deep enough. We need to go deeper. We need to go deeper. Okay, so let's do Rustic on the lid and Monroe on the inner corner as suggested by our friend Jana. Yes, I need somebody that looks like me in the lab. Absolutely, I agree with that. I don't know, what's going on or why, we couldn't get a deeper bronzer. It is deceptive. I saw that photo and I was so excited because it looks so rich. And then it's like the lighting and everything. And I saw a reels yesterday. I posted, to my stories to ask you guys what you all thought about, the reels. The young lady in the reel, she actually got back to me, very kind. She got back to me, she reached out and she said, hey, I wear shade 11. It's the same shade as me. She said, it's a very buildable product. She said, my lights, washed me out. So I think if you try it, give it a try. And I think it's gonna, work. So I said, okay, cool. It's on the way and I'll give it a try. And unfortunately, it's exactly what I thought it would be. Um, I don't know what else I can say. All right, so that's Rustic. I'm gonna go back in with the mini booster into Spot really quick, and just come in this corner right here. on each eye just so that I can get some more depth. Then we'll do the lower lash line and the inner corner and some mascara and a lip. And we'll be out of here, you guys. Trying to keep my time under an hour because we still got to do dinner. It's Father's Day weekend and I cannot wait. We're going to spend some time with my husband this weekend. Not that we don't spend time with him every weekend, but it's Father's Day weekend, so it's special. All right. So how are we looking? What do we think? I think it looks good. Tell me about the blend, you guys. I'm still working on that. Okay. Now, Juneteenth. Oh, yeah, it is. Let me see. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. So let's do some eyeliner. I'm going to use Natasha Denona's Macrotech eyeliner in black. And I want you guys to notice how creamy this is and how easy it goes on. And I know that I just messed that line up, but it's okay. I'm going to put mascara on anyway. Hello, Accessorize Your Life. Thanks for joining us. Is that a real request to join? You want to join? Yeah, Daphne, she picked up all three shades. So they look beautiful on her. Uh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right, we're gonna throw on the lip really quick here. Nude 200, Dior Transfer Proof. Perfect Nude. No worries, Kat, good night. And then the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer in shade 045. Shimmering Hazelnut. Let's do the inner corner. We're going to take Sonia G's Pencil Pro, and we are going to get this Monroe shade on here, and we're going to spray it. Oh, thank you, Jana. And this is the shade Monroe. I'm just taking Coco and fixing that error that I just made there. I'm going to pick up those Victoria Beckham liners. That's different. All right. I don't know that I'm in love with this shade, you know, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone. So let's just go with it, shall we? We'll pull it under here and then let's get some more. No, actually, it doesn't look too bad. All right, let's see. Yeah, that by Terry does look beautiful, but those Victoria Beckham liners are out of this world. I own, um, what, 11 of them? Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to take Spot and we're going to come and smoke out this lower lash line here. I love this brush. I bought a duplicate of this one too. Hello, Kelvin. Thanks for joining. Oh, the Natasha Denona's liners are really nice. I own all 6 of them that exist now. Okay. You love the pencil curl? Me too. I'm so happy to have a second one. All right, we're going to go in with our Amicole mascara. You guys know I've been loving on this. I'm going to need a new one soon. Now, I need you guys to do me a favor. If any of you use my link uh, to purchase the brush, please notify me because I'm having some issues with the orders coming through. I know for a fact 3 people contacted me today to tell me that they use my link, but I don't see the orders, so I had to reach out to my affiliate company to ask them to check my link. They did get back to me. They told me the link is working, but they asked me to provide them with the information of the sales. So I've had to reach out to the individuals, you know, who I know use the link. So if you guys did use the link, please let me know so that I can let them know. I know they're going to ask me for, you know, receipts or order numbers so that they can follow up. And I really hate to ask you guys to do that for me. But again, if you did use my link to make your purchase, if you could provide me that information via DM, that would really help me. Kat, I don't think your last order, I didn't get the, I don't think it came through. Matter of fact, I can almost guarantee you that it did not because there was only, yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't, but you let me know. And thank you. Yes. Thank you for agreeing to let me know. I appreciate you. And thank you all for shopping my links. It really helps me out a lot to be able to bring new content to you guys as well. Oh, this mascara is everything. It really is. And it only it retails for $19 at Sephora. You can pick it up at Sephora. You can also pick it up at 13 Loon and at the Amicole website. I'm gonna do one more code, not one more coat, not code, one more coat. I've really been enjoying this mascara, you guys. This is the Amicole Lash Amplifying Mascara, and it retails for $19. I have everything already linked. I'm going to put it in the description box once we're done here. But overall, I just want to, let's go over this brush again, because this is the reason why we came together tonight. This is, once again, the Sonia G Sheer Buffer Brush. It retails for $65 US, and it is available at Beautylish right now. Again, it is a mix of synthetic and natural hair fibers. It is, let me tell you what type of natural hair. Soho goat hair and synthetic fibers. It is a dual fiber brush, as you can see. Let me see if I can turn it here. Let me put it close. So you can see that it's sheer around here. Those bristles pick up the product, and you can see it gets denser down here. And those are the bristles that buff the product in. Amazing. Would anyone like to see an application of the blush? Again, I can do that for you, no problem. Over the powder, it should not disturb any of the makeup that we already have on. And I think that would give another testament to how beautifully this brush works. This brush is good for creams. I did read on her blog that you can use it for foundation as well if you're looking for a sheer application, right? Please do go out to Sonia's blog and read. If you want more in-depth details on the brush, she gives a wonderful breakdown of all the mediums that she's used on this brush and how it can be used and what functions she used it for. All right, we want some Primadonna. All right, let's even her out. Okay, watch this magic, you guys. This is Danessa Myricks Primadonna in her Blurring Balm Flush formula. I'm going to take the brush. I'm going to tap it. It has blush on here. We're going to tap it. You see that? And this is over powder, you guys. How beautiful. And we can buff it in because remember, underneath those bristles is our buffing brush. So we have a dual fiber brush, beautiful bristles. And I'm going to tap it one more time, and we're going to go over here. You see how intense that is? We're buffing it. And of course, I'm going to take some powder and go over it. This time, I'm going to take a brush. All right. So we have our eye look. Our face is complete. We're going to do one last step. We're going to buff with our Buffer Pro here in the powder. We're going to buff, and then we're going to spray our face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. And then we are going to say good night. And if you guys need anything from me, please don't hesitate to ask. Hit me in the DMs. Reach out. I'll get you what you need. I'm definitely going to share the live with the link to all the products that we use tonight. Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate that. All right. So let's go over here. Let's see. Why don't we take the Givenchy loose powder once again. And hopefully we don't look too powdery. And remember, we're going to set it down with the Charlotte setting spray. So it should not be that bad. So, and the Buffer Pro sounds like it does exactly what it does. It's going to buff it all together. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking the powder, turning it over, tapping a little bit into the lid. And I'm going to show you guys this little amount. We only need a little amount at a time. So I'm going to take my Buffer Pro. I'm going to swirl it into that powder. And we're just going to powder over the blush because we intensified it. Good night, Kat. Thank you so much. And you guys, this brush is also amazing. Unfortunately, it's not available right now, but you can get on the wait list for when it comes back. You can just add it to your wish list so that when it comes back, you get an email. All right. We took that back down. And we're going to tap one more time. We're going to take it over this side here. You're waiting for the restock. Oh man, yeah. Hopefully it comes back soon. And we look even, you guys. That is the magic of Sonia's tools that I love so much. You guys know I share them with you all the time. Her tools are amazing. Tools can be your best friend when doing your makeup. And so I'm going to show you guys this again. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to spray our face. Again, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. The powder is magical. I agree. And thank you, Kat. Let's spray. Flawless. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you all being here. I might put on some brows. I might not. I might just, let's just brush them, shall we? Because we don't always have to do a strong brow. She's perfect, just the way she is. I'm sorry, you said Primadonna's half off. Oh, I need another one. We need a backup. We might as well just get it. It's half off. That means it's $12.50. I wonder if they're all half off right now. I'm going to have to check. I'll get you guys a link if you want one. If not, it's cool too. Thanks for that information, Kat. All right. Does anyone have any questions for me tonight? Did I answer all your questions on the brushes? Do you have any questions on the palette? Any other questions you might have that maybe I haven't addressed tonight? Let me know in the chat. I'll give you a few more minutes and then we'll go ahead and log out and we'll say goodnight until next time. Oh, thank you, Sasha. I appreciate it. I'm glad that Jana helped guide me on this inner corner because I was lost at first. I didn't know what to throw in there, but I think it looks really pretty. It definitely pushed me outside my comfort zone. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. All right, well, let's fluff our fro real quick here. And we'll get some pictures posted for you guys. Oh, what palette? It's the Biba palette. Let me open it and show it to you again. This is the Natasha Denona Biba palette. It's her all neutral palette. It retails for $129, but you can get 15% off by using my code Enamored Beauty on Natasha Denona's website directly. And if you'd like, you can send me a DM and I can send you the link to her site directly, or you can wait until we finish the live and I post the live with the link to all the products that we use tonight. Yeah. But it's been amazing hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and sticking around. I hope that the demo of the brush solidified your purchase. And if you're going to purchase the brush, please let me know if you would like my link. I would love to send it to you, and I would love for you to use it. If not, definitely don't worry about that. Please do purchase it and support Sonia so that she can keep bringing us these beautiful creations. Good night.